Let's get ready to rumble!
This is the New York session stream taken as part of our Road to Funded series. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you get anything of value. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell because we are live every weekday, Monday to Friday at 7:30 a.m. Eastern, 12:30 p.m. West African time. With that being said, let's get right into the charts. All right, good morning, y'all. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? So officially second stream of the month, right? Or actually, did I have more streams? I mean, I might have been here more than once. I mean, we only have one trade on record for the month, but I think I might have streamed like 2 times this month, 3 times maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, man, it's been a pretty busy month on my end, as you can see from our current profits. We are in a bit of a drawdown here. So still phase 2, but we are in quite a bit of drawdown, right? And you know how we got to this point in drawdown. And let me tell you this, it was a lot worse last week. Let me tell you, this is actually improved from what I was actually at, you know. So yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, as always, right? It's always my mistake, right? It's always that I deviate from the plan, from the script, you know. There's always something mental or psychological about my errors, you know. And hey, we here now though, so we keep on learning and we keep on pushing, right? But the account is still alive, so of course we're gonna keep on trading it. So what I was doing yesterday, well, not yesterday, but last week, in the trades I did take, right? I mean, usually at this point I would, you know, reduce the amount of risk I'm taking per trade, which I actually did last week as well. But then I thought about it, right? If I'm gonna spend X amount of time just taking small lot sizes, right, and just slowly chipping my way back up, I'd rather just be using that time, right, growing like a small account, right, a real small account. So we might increase our risk here, right? We might increase our risk here, but you know, we'll increase our risk, but we'll be a lot more stingy in terms of the trades we take, right? So we're trying to get those A+ setups, right? I wish I made that realization last week, because I actually caught about 91 pips, about 190 something to 100 pips on this push up, but literally only, you know, I got in for like a 0.0 lot size, right? So, but it is what it is though. It was a good move. But yeah, that's the update on the account and all of that. So let's get into our analysis here. All right, GJ. So starting off with GJ here, we're still bearish on the monthly, right? The previous monthly closed above this 190.2, 190.3 level, right? This support level right here. And most times when you've had the candle, or yeah, the monthly candle close respecting there, you continue to push up from there, right? I mean, this candle also closed respecting that same level. So now it's a matter of this push down that we're seeing on the current monthly, right? It could just be a bottom wick for us to flip and then continue pushing back up, or we might continue to drive down, right? So we don't know yet, right? We don't know quite yet, because if you look to the left here, where did these candles respect and make those bottom wicks, right? You have a bottom wick towards this area here, right? You have bottom wick towards this area here, so it's not really a clear, you know, a clear path here, right? So we might push down now for a steeper bottom wick, right? Maybe tap into this level and then we start to see that flip on the monthly, or we might just continue pushing straight down, right? We don't quite know yet. We don't know quite yet, but we will see. But we are still pushing down here, and the next area of possible rejection, I would say, that we haven't already tapped into would be, yeah, it would be here, right? It would be 180.9, 180.87 area, right? So if we continue pushing down here, that might be our targets, right? So we'll see. Weekly now. Weekly close respecting a level, right? Weekly close respecting a level, and I believe this weekly, that weekly level is also a level on the monthly time frame. Yeah, give or take, right? So you close respecting this level, right? Which sort of doubles on the monthly as the weekly as well. Let's say you close respecting. Yeah, you did close. Yeah, so you close respecting that level, right? So I was looking at this yesterday as well, and I actually said, okay, since we close respecting that level, we most likely need to create a steeper top wick before we drive down here. Is this enough of a steeper top wick? Well, let's look to the left, right? Let's look to the left. These candles over here, you had price sort of close bearish here respecting, and then you came all the way up here, made a top wick, right? And then you drove through, right? So now you've made at least a top wick, similar to this. Now can we flip and drive through, right? Let's look again to the left. Let's look more to the left here. Let's see if we can get like a bar for bar type of closure, right? Let me see. So close bearish around that area. I mean, you could argue this one as well, right? This one closed bearish around the area, pushed up, right? We reached all the way up here, and then we drove down. Let me see. You got this one as well. So yeah, I mean, in terms of where you make a top wick, right, you could just come all the way back here, right? So yeah, I think this is the best mirror we have currently, right? So we came down, we tapped into this support, couldn't break the support, came up, tapped this level for a top wick, and then we drove down, right? So we might see 187.3 get tapped here for a top wick if we haven't already tapped into that, right? I mean, we're tapping around those areas, right? So we might just actually tap 187.3 and then we start coming back down. So we'll see what happens though. But in terms of these other levels, we've pretty much tapped where we would need to tap for a top wick, right? So let's see if the sales start to play out here or not. All right. Okay, so this top wick level is also a level on the daily. All right, also a level on the daily. Yeah, so that daily close, previous daily close bullish, right? Previous daily close bullish. Just push this up. So you're respecting. Okay, so you're respecting the support, right? You're respecting the support on the daily, right? Previous daily close bullish. Respecting that support as well. Yeah, so I mean, this top wick was inevitable, right? So okay, you've come up. So now you've come up to the top of the range on the daily, right? You've tapped into this daily time frame, right? Which is also the weekly and the monthly level, right? So those are also potential rejection areas on the weekly and the monthly. So we'll see if we continue, if we stop here and now we start to form to push to the downside, or if we're gonna continue pushing up here to maybe 187.3 areas, right? We'll see. We will see. Yeah, 187.3 is not bad. Yeah, it's a 4-hour level. Yeah, this 4-hour. Yeah, 4-hour looks promising to continue pushing up here, but we'll see. We will see. We will see here. Okay, it's back. All right, cool. All right, cool. Let's see what happens here. These are our 4-hour levels. So you have a minor support here that you did end up closing. We've been closed above, right? We closed above, tapped into this level, couldn't break it, came back down for a bottom wick, then we closed above. Right, so now we closed above on this 4 hour into this smaller range here. Right, and the top of our range is also our potential top wick areas on the well, it's not exactly right, it's a little bit higher than that, but you do have a potential top wick area on the 4 hour as well here, right? I mean, if you flip on this 4 and drive up, this is about a, let me see, it's about a 50 pip range, which is not bad. All right, that's not terrible. That's something we might be able to take advantage of here, but yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens. My fault. Okay, let's move on to the hourly now. I mean, this 4 hour is saying buys, of course. The daily is saying, I mean, previous daily did close bullish, right? Previous daily did close bullish, but I reckon it is more of a top wick than the actual move. But just with the fact that this daily closed bullish, I do still need to see this bearish closure to really confirm that we're pushing back down here, right? Yeah, I mean, if this 4 hour closes back into the range without driving here, that's a fake out on the 4, right? That's a fake out on the 4, and we take those all day. We take those all day. All right, so we'll see what happens there. I mean, you've done it before, right? I mean, look here. I mean, here it wasn't really much of a fake out. Well, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Because if you're saying this is your level here, okay, no, it wasn't. Man, give her. No, it wasn't really a fake out, I would say. Yeah, it wasn't really a fake out. Yeah, you see how price currently is? If we never tap 186.12, right, and we close bearish like this, I'm taking those sells, maybe not off rip, depends on when we close as well, but yeah, I mean, I say when we close, we know when this is gonna close, but like it depends on what price looks like when we close, right? But depending on what happens here, we might just see a fake out play made available to us here, but we'll see. All right, cool. In terms of our levels here, I mean, this 4 hour forming pretty nicely for the buys. Yeah, I mean, if you end up flipping on the hourly here, that would be a flip on the 4, I believe. That would be, what is this? What's the flip? 185.93 is the flip. 5, yeah. So I mean, if you close above here on the hourly, so you close above this resistance, what is that level? Okay, this is the 4 hour level, right? Okay, yeah, I mean, if you flip now on this hourly candle, you close above, right? You close above there bullish, you might be able to start taking some buys, right? You might be able to get involved with some early buys up towards 186.1. I mean, what is this range? What are we talking about? This range, I mean, it's not the best range, but if you can get, if you can get at least 10 pips in there before, if you can close with at least 10 pips or 10 pips off of 186.13, you still have a decent vantage point, right? Yeah. Okay, so the 4 hour here, that's the minor 4 hour level, right? So I mean, range 1, range 2 sits pretty nicely right there. So probably go all the way down here actually. All right, cool. Yeah, let's see what happens. This one is the top of the 4, right? Top of the morning to you. Top of the 4, and you have an hourly level here and here as well. Okie dokie. I'm gonna just put the hourly there. I'm gonna put this 30-minute here. All right, yeah, put that 30-minute there. Move this up a bit. All right, cool. I think our levels are taking form here. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Yeah, so let's see what happens here. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened, man. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so I mean, if you come up towards this area, all right, if you come up towards here, expect to see a rejection, right? Whether that's gonna be temporary though, we're not sure. All right, it might just be a you know, initial rejection, but then to still come back up and continue pushing up. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. But for now, 186.4 seems like pretty decent targets here if we're gonna drive up. Yeah, the only thing here is we've already tapped 186.4 on the current daily, right? If we had never tapped 186.4, I would say there's a better chance for us to drive up here, but you know, we've already tapped that level, so you know, we might just continue pushing down here. I mean, either way is good. Either way is good. It's just that for the sells, we need that extra confirmation, right? We need to wait for this 4-hour candle to close bearish for that to start considering the sells. But yeah, we'll see. All right, we got time left, so let's take a look at gold real. Ooh, damn, bro. We might have just missed the move, huh? That's the top wick play. The play for the top wick, about 60 pips. Well, I don't really see an entry off the move. I mean, you have this 30 doing something here. Yeah, I mean, this move you would have wanted to be in there before the top wick, right? Because now that you form the top wick, you're free to continue pushing down. So it's not like we can take the buys off of that flip. Yeah, can't really take the buys off the flip. Okay. All right, let's do the breakdown here. Monthly bullish, easy. Weekly bullish, easy. Daily bullish, easy. Yeah, man. There's not much to say on the higher time frames. I mean, you're bullish in it. Yeah, you're bullish in it. All right, 4 hours just flipped. Congratulations if you caught the flip. Or if you were in there before the flip, rather. Okay, 4 hour pushing up. See what this hourly is saying. I mean, it's not much to go off of here. You're bullish, right? You're bullish. Yeah, I would have liked to have been in here before we did this. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we're bullish right now. In terms of sells, I mean, yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know where we would consider sells. Maybe all the way down here, to be fair. Maybe all the way down there. Dun, dun. And then this is the range, right? Okay. Yeah, let's see here. let's see, because I mean I understand we're having a, oh actually there's 4. Okay, nah, never mind. Yeah, no. Yeah, so price closed below on the previous hourly. Right now we're pushing back up into the range. I would not say this is a fake out. Yeah, it's definitely not a fake out. Yeah, but you're closing back into the range here. You're closing back into the range. Let me see. Cause I'm just trying to see if we can start getting involved with some early buys here. While we're on that topic, we got news. Okay, we got news at 8:30. So retail sales. Not sure how much that's gonna do. Got retail sales. Industrial, manufacturing. It's possible that one of these medium news that we're seeing here is actually high impact. It's very possible. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Sorry. Let me see. Fivers. Hey. All right there. Is it -5 or -4? -4, right? Which means no such results. What you talking about, Willis? That's 2. Okay. All right. Let me see. Okay, so what I'm checking is that sometimes what will happen here, right, is we have, okay, now it looks like they're all at 8:30. So just core retail sales, right? So core retail sales are the only high impact news we have here at 8:30. So we'll see what happens with that as well. In terms of taking the early entry here, I'm not really sure. All right. Yeah, taking early buys here, it's a bit of a stretch, man. It's a bit of a stretch. All right, I mean, I understand that hourly closing back in range, we might start to drive up, right? Fill the rest of that range, and it's better if we're in this earlier, right? It's better if we're gonna continue driving up here long term. It's better if we're in here earlier, right? So we can sort of, you know, have safer stops. But yeah, I think the only way I would consider to buy here, like the early buys. So let me see. Okay, so if you close above here, you probably need to still reach here, right? So that would be my stops, but that would be my TP rather. Okay, you're coming up still. Looks like you're coming up here with some volume. All right, I think I have my play. If we can close above 2581 here, right? If we can close above 2581, what I'm gonna do is wait for a bottom wick. All right, I'm gonna wait for a bottom wick towards where? So how many pips is this range? Sorry, it's about, okay, it's not bad. Let me see. Nope, not short. Long. Okay. Yeah, TP's probably around here. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. I mean, if after that you continue coming down, I mean, pretty sure we were wrong then at that point, right? So our next level would be this. So right here we'll probably close the position. We'll see. 15. All right, let's see. Let's see how this hourly closes. If we close above, if we can close above 258 or 2581, right? If we can close above 2581, I'll look to take some buys going up as soon as we make a bottom wick, most likely towards these areas here. So we got rejection here, rejection here, all right, rejection here. So yeah, we're looking at bottom wicks around these areas here. All right, something around here. Yeah, I'm looking for a bottom wick. So I'm looking for a closer above 2581, bottom wick somewhere around here, and then the drive up, right? So we're looking for something like this here, right? That's what we're looking for. This line right here is just 10 pips off of the vantage point. So if our entry is gonna come above this, we're just gonna stay out of it. But if it's below it, we'll take it. We'll take that regardless. So yeah, man. So potential for some early trades here. Let's see what happens. And this we might not actually drive up, right? I mean, we might not drive up because yeah, we've made this bottom wick, right? But this candle just flipped, right? So this can just, because we just started coming straight down, right? I mean, we closed bullish, started coming straight down, right? I mean, that could just be, you know, some residual moves here, right, off of this rejection. So it depends on the story you want to tell, right? So this push down could have been, okay, we came all the way up here on this candle, right, tapped into this level, then we started to reject. So because in order to move past this, we needed to catch more volume, right? So that move just continued into the next 4-hour candle, right? And that's why we never had a top wick until now, right? So we came all the way down there, found our level for you know, for volume, and then we started to push back up, right? So now this could just continue pushing up now that we've come down for that volume play, right? This can now continue to push up. Or you also have the flip side, right, where the actual move is to the downside, but because we never had a top wick, right, we tapped into his level, so we had to come up, create a top wick, grab some liquidity, and then we're gonna continue pushing back down, right? That type of thing. But yeah, we'll see which one it is here as we form. But this hourly looks like it's gonna close above, all right, which is pretty nice. God damn, bro. Yo, was my mic muted the whole? Oh my goodness. My mic might have been muted for this whole time, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Jesus Christ. Okay, there goes your push up. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the faster the move plays out, the more likely it's a temporary push. So this is the closure you want to see, right? You want to see this 15 close like this, and then we can take those short-term buys up. But if we close beyond this level here, 2581.6, is pretty much wraps. It's pretty much wraps. Yeah, man. So let's see what happens though. Let's see what happens. Man like Rooks, thank God say you entered the place, because I think I was muted for the whole time, bro. I was just out here talking to myself, huh? I hear voices in my head. They talk to me. They on the sign. Alright, GJ. As for GJ, say you're bullish on GJ, yeah? I'd back that. I back it, but not yet though. I don't think yeah, like you said, probably waiting for news here. Alright, probably waiting for news. The 4-hour closure should really tell us where we want to go, right? Because I mean, this 4-hour closure is forming bullish right now, but the way it's struggling around these areas, we might just end up closing bearish, right? If you close bearish on this 4, that's a fake out on the 4-hour time frame. Then the fake outs almost always play out, right? So you'll end up pushing back down here. But yeah, let's see how news impacts price action here. Let's see how news impacts price action. But we do still have some levels on tap there, right? 186.2. So even if it's short-term buys, we might be able to take those. All right, back to gold now. So gold pretty much played, I mean, it's playing out right now. Let's see. So this 15 is about to close. Okay. So that's a good one. So that would be down here. Okay. Salsa. Skito. All right, we got a couple seconds left for this closure. Got a couple seconds left for that closure. Okay, 16 pips. Okay. All right, let's see what happens here. Okay, we came up no bottom wick. We need a bottom wick now at we need a bottom wick at 2580.2. Yeah, we need a bottom wick at 2580.2. If we go beyond this, it's pretty much wraps for the move, right? It's just gonna happen without us. Yeah, because we're gonna take the entry on the, yeah, so the move is pretty much done for us. Yeah, it's pretty much done for us. Yeah, now we gotta look for something else. We gotta wait for something else. Yeah, you're most likely gonna continue pushing up here towards at least 2582.5, I think. Yeah, I mean, at this point the move is done for me, because if I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna take this on the break of this high, right? The break of this high to our vantage point is about how many pips? I think it's less than 10 pips. Yeah, it's less than 10 pips, so we're gonna stay out of that for now. Plus we got news rolling around in 15 minutes, so we might as well wait here. Might as well wait. So there goes that plan. There goes those buys. Okay. All right, let's see what I go on though. Let's see what I go on. Hey, Baba. Damn, that means I was muted the whole time. The whole thing was muted? That's crazy, boy. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, YouTube now banished me to the B-books. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's cause I haven't been consistent, you know. And ain't no excuses on my part, of course, no excuses, but if I could be here all day, I would, you know. But sadly, I cannot. Yeah, I mean, hey, this bullish move, it was a good call though. It was a good call. But yeah, the entry is gone for us. The entry is gone. Not much you can do about it. Not much you can do about it. All right, so yeah, let's see how news is gonna shake us up here in a bit. Let's see how the news shakes us up here in a bit. Y'all know those aesthetic what's like you know, layouts, like bedroom layouts or like, you know, living room layouts, all of that stuff. Yeah, I seen one that's crazy, man. That joint has like it got like it's a bedroom, right? But it's like think a luxury bunk bed, right? What would you think of if you were to think of a luxury bunk bed? Cause like it's got like it's like a bed slash sofa type of looking thing, you know, at the bottom, and then there's like a bookshelf and all of that. Then you have like actual stairs, right? Like not a ladder, like actual stairs to the top side, which is, I mean, it's also like a circular sofa bed type of hybrid shit. But yeah, this shit's crazy, dog. I mean, I wonder if it's real. The image, I mean, this is something that can be done, right? It's not so complicated. It looks cool, but it's not really complicated. I'm just talking, but I should probably put it on screen, huh? But I can't really do that because it's on my phone. Yeah, it's tough. That is tough. Yeah, there are some beautiful places in the world, man. Some real beautiful places in the world. Yeah, that's crazy. Wow, that's tough. Yeah. All right. We just waiting to get this Forex money, man. As soon as we get that, we out of here, boy. We traveling the worlds. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, traveling is one of those things that, you know, a lot of people say, oh, if I had all the money in the world, I'd travel. I mean, hey, I mean, traveling is nice and all, you know what I'm saying? And I do want to see certain things, you know, certain, you know, world, what's it called? What's it like? You know, monuments, you know, world monuments and such, you know. That'd be cool to see. But I ain't really a fan of, you know, long-term traveler, right? It's like, you know, even if I go on holidays, most times it's like, hey, I'm trying to go back home, nigga. Trying to get back home, dog. Trying to get back to the crib. It's a good time though. Company matters, you know. The company makes the trip, I guess. All right, cool. So I mean, pretty good calls on gold there. Pretty good calls on gold there. Pretty early on, right? Some nice early calls on gold. So yeah, let's see what happens though. Let's see what happens. So you're pushing back down here. Yeah, if you close back below here on the 30, that'd be interesting, but we'll see. I mean, there's news with the 30 closer, so if this 30-minute closes back below, I mean, it's not a fake out per se on the 30. On the hourly, I might give it the fake out. Yeah, I definitely. Well, I mean, the hourly will still be open, right? Oh, that would be crazy. Yeah, this 4-hour closer is gonna be key here, because if we don't go absolutely haywire with news, look what's gonna happen. If we have this bearish closer on the hourly, we have this bearish closure below. That's a fake out on the hourly, and that's also gonna be a bearish closure on the 4, right? That's also gonna be a bearish closure on the 4. You wait for that top wick. And hey, you got about a what? You got about a almost 100 pip range to work with here. That's best case scenario actually, but worst case scenario, you got about a 50-ish pip range. All right, that's if we. I mean, worst case scenario is the move happens without us, right? Or, you know, we get in the move and it doesn't go our way. That's worst case. A loss is always worst case scenario, but I'm just saying, if the move was to play out here and we could actually catch it, the worst we could do, I mean, in terms of, you know, what price has to look like for me to get into the position, the worst we can do is 10 pips, right? But what I'm seeing here, the worst we could probably do would probably be around 30 plus, right? 30 plus pips, but we'll see. Let's not get too excited. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Dun, dun, dun. If I was a fisherman, I would fish for your love. I would fish for your love. If I was a fisherman, fisherman. Yeah, fisherman out on all platforms. September 21st, 2024. Oh boy, guy, wallahi, I'm slacking, bro. I'm slacking, dog. I'm slacking. I gotta, hey baba, I'm supposed to do something. Okay, let's see. Coming down here. GJ coming down as well. Yeah, that 4-hour closure is gonna be interesting on GJ. These kids and their bikes and their power bikes disturbing the peace. Well, you know, I bet being old is okay. Wait, what? I don't know where I was going with that train of thought, but you know, a random thought just pops in your head and you just start going with it. Yeah. This time I did not see the finish line in that train of thought, so I just cut it short. You know what I mean? I don't know where I was going. All right, let's see. So I did say this September would be a lot more productive. Well, not productive. We'll be a lot more consistent, right, in the streams. But unfortunately, I still got a lot of work to do. Yeah, I still got a lot of work to do, unfortunately. But you know, we'll get back to it though. We'll get back on it. We'll get back to it. Don't worry about that. We will get back to it. You know, I mean, it's never good to set, no, it's good to have goals, right? It's good to have goals, but if don't let that be the end all and be all, because I pretty much had the goal of being funded by the end of this month, and the way things are going, unless we catch a banger, I caught a 90 pip move, right? But with only a 0.0 lot size, right? So if I can catch something like that again, safely, right, without gambling, right, if I can catch like a 90 something pip move again with like my normal risk size, then yeah, maybe it's possible, right? Maybe it's possible we're funded by the end of the month. But yeah, if we're paying attention to our risk management and all that, I highly doubt it. But hey, anything can happen, right? You just gotta show up. All right, 30 seconds for news to drop here. 30 seconds for price to start doing crazy things. All right, put in your bets. Let me see it in the chat, man. Where's gold gonna go? We're gonna fly up or we're gonna fly down? I know news and price action work hand in hand, so we are going to fly up. Might see a jolt down first, but we will fly up. All right, let's see. 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. That's the jolt down, right? So now we start flying up, right? Probably. Yeah. Now we start flying up. Call me Mystic Mac. Maybe. Call me Mystic Mac. Out here predicting these things. Cause I predict these things. All right, let's see what happens. So news is in effect. How did news come out? Those numbers are still loading. Let me refresh. There you go. So mainly majority negative, right? Majority negative, one positive, but majority negative. So really we should be pushing up, right? So news is in our favor. News is in the same direction as price action. So what we're gonna look for now is an opportunity to take these buys. All right, that 30 close bearish respecting. Okay, so you want to see a 5 closer above where? Let me see. Above here, you might drive down. Okay, what is this range then? Okay, 20. All right, cool. Let's see. Yeah, let's see how this first 5 closes here. Let's see how this first 5-minute closes. I mean, if we close bearish, I'm not taking anything until we see the 4-hour closure, right? Because I am actually hoping we close bearish, because then we have the 1 hour, the fake out on the hourly, right? Then we have the fake out on the hourly. Yeah, and then we can drive down for the rest of this range. Here's the issue though, the volume we're seeing is to the downside, but our news is saying we should be pushing up. All right, so news came out, where is news? There you go. So news came out negative majority, right? For the dollar, news came out majority negative, so that's saying we should be pushing up here, but price is currently pushing down. So news and price actions are sort of, you know, in 2 separate directions, right? So you want to be careful in terms of getting into like, I mean, volume is to the downside right now, but you want to be careful taking those sells. Not saying they might not saying they won't play out, but you want to be careful taking those sells. If the news was in the direction of sells, right? If the news was signaling for sells, I would have definitely taken this if we closed below. Yeah, I mean, if we closed below here, I would have taken this, right? Because off rip, this is about how many pips? Off rip is about 19-20 pips. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna stay out of this for now, but yeah, that doesn't mean it's not gonna continue to push down though. But yeah, no entries for me off of this though. Let me see, GJ. Ooh, okay, GJ tapped our level, right? GJ tapped our level, so that's pretty much it for GJ as well. I mean, this is still pushing up. Damn. Okay, so I mean, so where would our next level be here? So this is on the 5. Yeah, it's about to close in 40 seconds. Yeah, it's a little too much. This has gone a little too far for me to take this. Yeah, this is a little bit too gone for me to take it. Look at gold real quick. Yeah, gold pushing down. Yeah, I mean, gold might continue this push down, and it does look like we have volume to the downside, but I can't take this. Like, there's news is not in this direction. News was signaling the buys. News was signaling for buys. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice closure if we're gonna take sells, but yeah, man. I mean, I don't know why there's this much volume to the downside. We might just want to come here for a steeper bottom wick. That might be what we're seeing here, right? That might be what we're seeing here, but yeah, man, nothing for me though. Unfortunately, nothing for me. Okay, GJ. Okay, that's interesting now. So that's the push up we were looking for on GJ, right? That's the push up we were looking for on GJ. Now you have a bottom wick. Okay. Let me posture up on GJ real quick. Okay, let me see. So previous 30 closed bullish, right? Bullish respecting. Let's see. Where's the 4-hour level? You got your 4-hour level over here. So close above that. Okay. To continue, you've tapped into this level already now. All right. So if you're gonna keep on driving, you might want to wait for a closure above here. Okay. All right. So we can't really take buys right now, but we are seeing the volume. But you know, virtue of where we just tapped into, the level we just tapped into, we might start to fall, right? We might start to see some some movement to the downside there, so we're gonna wait for a closure above here. I would say, yeah, closure above here would be nice on the 15. Yeah, that would be the 5 coming back. Yeah, let's see how this 5 closes, and then yeah, I mean, I wouldn't I mean, with this much volume in the market, if this is gonna play out, it's probably not gonna give us a nice clean entry. All right, if this is gonna play out, it's probably not gonna be a nice really nice entry, right? Let me see. Okay. If you see, okay, so I mean, this is interesting now, but nothing for us to take though. Yeah, gold, I mean, we came down here, we didn't drive though. All right, so I mean, speak of the devil, right? Now we're driving, but hey, yeah, it's not much I can do about this. Not much I can do about this. Yeah, I mean, we could take the early sells here, but we'll still need to wait for a 15-minute closure. All right, we'll still need to wait for a 15 close. Let's see. Yeah, GJ eating back down here. We're pushing back down on GJ. Yeah, if we can close bearish on GJ, that would be perfect. That would be perfect. Yeah, so what the closure I want on GJ right now would be, so we can close below here. All right, so 185.7. Yeah, man, if we can close below there, 185.7, that would be nice. That would be nice. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Do 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 do. Okay, we're pushing back up here. So that was the 5 just closing. I think the 5 closed bullish. Yeah, 5 closed bullish as well. Yeah, I mean, you might continue to come up here, fill this range. You might just do that, but at this point, I need a 15 closure to confirm it. Okay, how much? I don't think we're gonna take. I don't think we're gonna get an entry. Not much less take an entry, right? I don't think we're even gonna get an entry here. But yeah, this is pretty much that, right? So that would be 10 pips. Yeah, let's see how that 15 closes. The 15 close above. Potentially we take a early buy here. Potentially. Yeah, that one just melted, right? Okay. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let me see. In terms of stops, all right, stops. I mean, you already made these bottom wicks, right? So you really shouldn't come back here. You never tapped into the lows, so you're gonna keep on pushing. You would go beyond here towards this next level here, all right, which is around here. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens here. So 15 minutes about to close. What we need to do is close above here, right? We need to close above these highs. It doesn't even need to be above that one, just this one here. Yeah, so we need to close above those highs, and then we got a vantage point of about, well, it depends on how we close, but about 16-ish pips right now. The good thing about that, right, if we are correct on this move, if we are correct on the move, you should see price continue to push past this 4-hour level, because this is the last 15 minutes of this candle, of this 4-hour candle. So if you're gonna start pushing up here, you're most likely gonna see price push past this level, maybe close respecting, maybe close above, right? But you will definitely see price tap into this level, right? If you close above, you might continue to see the push up immediately, right? You might continue to see that push up immediately before you do anything else. But if you close below, all right, you close below here, you close below, you might see like a pullback first, right? Well, maybe not that deep of a pullback, but you might see a pullback, then you come up, and then you know, decide what you want to do from there. But yeah, 1 minute left for this closure, so let's see. Let's see what happens here. So this is GJ. This is GJ. Okay. 54 seconds. All right, 20 seconds left. Let's see. Are we getting an entry here? Are we gonna get an entry here? 15 seconds. Okay. All right, so no entry. Good closure though, but no entry. Yeah, I can't really justify taking that now. Can't really do it. I mean, the way we're forming here, I do think you're still gonna see the top of this range get tapped, but you know, right now I can't really, yeah, I can't really justify taking this now that we've closed the way we did. Let me see. So this close respecting drove down. This close respecting. Okay, then you had this happen. Okay, so if you're gonna, yeah, I think if you're gonna drive up now, this is the bottom wick you would have wanted, right? But let's see how this 5 closes. This is gonna be the last potential play here. Yeah, let's see how this 5 closes. Yeah, if we can get this next 5 closer above, then I'll take the buy. If not, c'est la vie. All right, because let me see. Buys up there. Yeah, to the top. Yeah, cool. All right, let's see. Let's see. If we can get the 5 closer above here, this first 5 closer, if we can get this 5 closer above, I'll take the buy. Our vantage point would be about 15 pips. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. let's see what happens here. I mean, I'm pretty sure gold is dropping right now, or no, it's actually not dropping. Okay, it's actually eating back up. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I mean, we're forming so nicely here. This looks good. This looks good. This looks good. Yeah, man, if we can get this hourly closure, right? You get this hourly closure below. You get the hourly closure below, coupled with the 4-hour bearish closure. Yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't take the buys, man. Oh, sorry, the sells. 15. Yeah, so the cleanest, so this would be the cleanest place right here, no? Oh yeah, that's the hourly. Cool. That'll be the 4. Yeah, that would be tough. Yeah, if we can get this candle closing below here in about 11 minutes, that would be perfect. That would be perfect. Then we just wait for the top wick, take our sells going down, right? Yeah, man. Okay. Yeah, gold. Yeah, gold not doing much here as well. So this 5 about to close. So it does not look like this 5 is gonna close favorably for us. So we're just gonna not take a position, unfortunately. So we got no, well, we got a minute for this to close. Let's see how this closes. Let's see how this closes. So if we end up closing bullish above here, it's off rip, right? We're taking those buys off rip. Your vantage point is about 15 pips. I mean, even if you don't close above, right? Just the fact that you're closing respecting this level, you might still drive up. It's just that at that point, we don't have entries, right? We just don't have any entries for that. Yeah, this gold is doing something. Yeah, if this is a top wick for the 15 to drive down, that would be crazy. That would be hella nice. All right, so 5 just closed. 5 closed bearish respecting, right? So we don't have any entries here. We got no entries, but yeah, we got no entries, but price might continue to push up here. So we're gonna wait for the 4-hour closure, right? We got nothing right now. We have nothing right now. Okay, so for me to consider sells here, we're gonna need to close below here. All right. Okay. Okay, nah, that's the level here. Yeah, this the what's it called? The hourly level gets interesting now. I mean, if you end up closing bullish like this, you have a minor resistance here that lines up on the hourly as well right here. So really you want to close above this on the hourly and you should be fuego to drive up. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we just reworked those levels there. So yeah, really you want to close above 186.4 here on the hourly and the 4 as well. I mean, if you're looking at just the 30, it gets a little bit janky, right? But if you're having a 4-hour closure as well, right, Let me see. I think this lines up. Yeah, that lines up perfectly with this minor level on the 4. So yeah, if we end up closing above here on the hourly, we should be good to drive up. Probably wait for a bottom wick though, but for the most part, we should be good to drive up. Yeah. So let's see what happens. I mean, if you close respecting here, we're gonna have to see that bottom wick first. All right, we're gonna really have to see that bottom wick first. A steep bottom wick. I say steep, but this 4-hour level, right? We're gonna want to see a 4-hour wick towards this level down here, maybe even lower. Yeah, maybe around here actually. All right. Okay, we're pushing up still. So we didn't get our entries, but you know, it was a good analysis. But let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Oh, gold ate all the way back up, huh? So it looks like we might come for a flip on gold. Interesting, eh? Yeah, I'm interested to see how that 4 hour is gonna close. I mean, I'm not seeing anything that would really be off rip. My fault. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that would be off rip on gold here. Let me see. I mean, if this 4 hour candle closed below, if we closed below on the 4, that's an hourly fake out. So I mean, you need a top wick, but not much of one. Yeah, let's see what happens here though. Let's see what happens. I mean, if you close respecting here, then really you could do anything. You could come down first for a steeper bottom wick, then start to drive up, right? Because now you're respecting this level, right? So you might see a steeper bottom wick, maybe past these levels, maybe even all the way up till here, and then you drive up, right? Then you flip and you start pushing back up, right? You might see something like that happen. Yeah, I mean, you might close bullish like this now on this 30, right? Or respecting on the hourly, you might come down first, no bottom wick, all right? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We got options here. We got options. Or we got potential, rather. Yeah, nice buys on GJ, huh? Unfortunately, we had no entries, but hey, we saw it. We did see it, but nothing much we could do about that. That's the thing about these positions, right? You look at it, you know, after they've played out, and you'll be like, oh, yo, I should have taken this, or I would have been in there. But once it's forming, it never forms as nicely as you think it formed, right? Like once you're looking at the move after it's already happened, like I might look at this and be like, yo, there's a clear position here or something like that, right? But once you're in here live, you'll see that, oh, I had no entry here. I was not about to take a buy right here when I had a potential rejection level right here, all right? And the 4 hour about to close. Yeah, nah, I was never gonna do that. So but yeah, this 4 hour pushing, we pushing on the 4. Okay, interesting. Coming up to a daily level again, 186.4 ish. All right, 186.4. Yeah, so that 186.4 level is pretty key. If you're gonna keep on driving past that, you might see 187.1 get tapped. but that's a key level to close above though. That's a key level to close. If we don't close above it, I don't think I would, even if I took buys, I would take my buys towards this 186.5. all right, yeah, I would take the buys towards this level if we don't close above it. But if we do end up closing above, 187 looks pretty good. 187 looks pretty good. Okay. Yeah, this is interesting. This is interesting here, man. This is interesting. Okay. So technically this is your level here. Got a level there. See that's that look like on the 30. Okay. Ooh, we got potential rejection area there. Okay, so now now you've tapped this level. You've tapped this level now, right? I'm actually just push this up because this is on the 30. I'm just push this up. So you've tapped this 186.4 level. Now this is key. What price is gonna do here is key now. So this is basically your decision point. All right, this 186.4 level, this is your decision point. You've tapped into those levels now. So let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see if you're gonna drive through here. Okay, so hourly's about to close, 4 hours about to close as well. Really, you want to close above that 186.4, but on the 4 hour, that's this level here. All right, so I mean pretty much the same thing here, I'd say. I'm gonna just keep this open though. I'm gonna keep this here. Keep this here. 30. Then drive through. So somewhere around here maybe. All right. Let's drive up. All right, cool. Cool. So it doesn't look like we're gonna get anything off rip. The way we're closing does not look like we're gonna get anything off rip. I would like to take these buys. I would like to take those buys, but with the way we're closing, I need a bottom wick now. I'm gonna need a bottom wick. I mean, on this hourly, we are closing above here. We are closing above this level here, which is pretty cool, but look where we tapped into, right? Look, last time we tapped into here, right? I mean, actually, no. Last time we tapped into that level, we made a bottom wick here and drove up, right? I mean, but then you look to the left here, you tap into that level, you drove all the way back down, right? So you want to be careful here. Yeah, you're coming up without a bottom wick. You're coming up without a bottom wick here, and that's towards a daily level as well. So here's what's gonna happen. Well, I mean, you're about to flip right now, but okay, never mind. I was gonna say, if you continue to push up like that and tap 186.4, we would have taken the sells at 186.4 just to you know, to play the bottom wick, but yeah, right now we're in limbo. Because you look at this 4 hour, right? This 4 hour, we closed above. I mean, we're closing bullish again, right? To sort of continue this push up. We close respecting this level here, so we might just start rejecting off this level back to the downside, at least for a steeper bottom wick. Yeah, I mean, hourly closed above some levels here, right? Including this one, right? But we are still respecting this level here, right? We are still respecting this level where we've driven down from heavy before, right? So these are things you want to take into account here. I mean, you might start pushing up here, and if you do, say la vie, right? But yeah, we don't really have entries here. We don't really have any entries. Yeah, man, no entries. So I'd either like to see a bottom wick down here. Then we can, you know, maybe get a closer above here on the 5-ish, and then we take those buys going up, something like that. Or I mean, if this 5 closes above, let me see. Yeah, I don't want to play around in these areas, man. I don't like playing around these areas. I want a good setup. I want a better looking setup here. All right, because if you start playing around these areas, you see these rejections here. Yeah, you could get caught up. You could really get caught up there. But yeah, I'd say either wait for a steeper bottom wick here or wait for a cleaner closure above. Because this range is still, this is still a 18 pip range. It's not terrible, right? So if we can get a closure above into that range without driving too much, we might still take those buys. So yeah, no rush for me though. I'm gonna wait it out. All right, let's look at gold. So that 4-hour close respecting. So now we close respecting here. I really wish that closed below, but hey, so we close respecting bearish, right? So now we got some options here, right? We might come down, create a steeper bottom wick, maybe not as much as this, but a steeper bottom wick, and then continue to drive up here, right? Yeah, and then continue to push up. Or this is just continuation, right? We might just come up, maybe make a little bit more of a top wick, and then continue to drive down, right? So one of these things might happen, right? One of these things might play out here. We're not really sure what's gonna happen, but we'll see. We'll see. What does the daily look like? Okay, so yeah, I mean, yeah, that could be your bottom wick to drive up. All right, you close respecting, create that bottom wick, close back above. If you take out those highs, you might continue to push up here. Yeah. Yeah, hourly as well. Closed above, close respecting. Okay, 30. 30 close bullish. Okay. Can we take buys here? Okay, 4-hour flipping bullish. You have a bottom wick at the bottom of the range. 30 did close bullish. 30 did close bullish. Range is filled there. Okay. All right, this is interesting. This is interesting. Yeah. I mean, like I said, right? Either or could play out right now. We could see some sells. There are the possibility of sells and buys. The criteria for the sells are a lot more clearer to me. All right, because I mean, you come down here, close bearish below this level on the 30. You can get a 30 closure below here. We're taking those sells, right? Every day of the week, right? I mean, even a 15-minute, yeah. Even a 15-minute closure below here, I would take the sells. The issue is the buys, which actually might play out first, right? We might see the buys play out first here. Yeah, look how this is forming on the 5. What do y'all think? Y'all seeing the same thing I'm seeing or no? Or am I bugging? Yeah, 15 closed back into the range. 5, I sort of like how that 5 formed here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, regardless, we're gonna have to wait for price to form anyway, so we don't need to make a decision yet. But yeah, I think a closure above here, I might take a buy. I might consider the buys. Closure above this level. 30. Alright, it's still closed bearish. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. 30-15. Yeah, I mean, the safest thing here would be to wait for the 30-minute closure, but you know, if we're gonna get into early entries here, it'll probably be on the 15-minute, either closing below here or above here, right? So we'll see what happens. Dun, dun. All right, cool. Now it's a waiting game. Not much to do here. So same thing with GJ, right? Can't really do anything here until price really tells us what's going, you know, what's going on. Because now you're at this level, you might just start tanking, right? You might just start tanking, but we did close all types of bullish. All right, 4-hour close bullish. Granted, not above this minor resistance here, but still. Actually, let's look a little bit more to the left. Let me see. Do we have anything similar here? So we got this level sort of right there. Yo, this music is bumping, huh? Okay, I got rejections off this level here. Okay. I just want to see what this looks like in terms of. Okay, so I mean, we haven't really tapped this level up here, huh? 186 point whatever that is. Yeah, I mean, nonetheless, we're in treacherous areas, right? So this you see these levels here, these are potential levels of rejection, right? So you want to be careful. You want to be careful when you're taking buys or sells around these areas here. All right, you don't want to get too cocky just because the 4-hour close bullish, right? Let price show you its hand before you push in, right? Sometimes, you know, the move might just happen, but it is what it is, man. Trust me. Trust me. As you can see, we're in drawdown on the account, right? Guess how we got into drawdown? Taking positions too early. All right, we got too excited, took the position, right? So we wanna, you know, cut that out. That's not something we should still be doing here. All right, gold is forming pretty nicely here on the 5. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you're about to close bullish like this. So off this 5-minute closure, you might see a big push. Yeah, you might see a big push initially, and to be honest, that might be an entry. That might be an entry. Okay, let me just put in my what's it called? Let me just see where my stops would be. Come fly with me. Okay, so yeah, our stops would probably be these lows, right? Well, so there, and then that would be this hourly low right here. All right, cool. So that would be our stops. These would be our stops. Okay, 5-minute just closed. That is a nice closure. Let me see, what is this? How many pips is this? That's 17 pips. That's 17 pips. Okay, 15 coming up. About to tap into this 30. Okay, boom, there you go. If we were gonna be in here, we would have been in here right there, but that just happened without our without us getting involved. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, if we were gonna take this, it would have been right there, but looks like we're waiting for the 15 now. Looks like we're waiting for the 15 now. Okay, 5. Yeah, I mean, I was still analyzing, but if we were gonna take this move, this push up, it would have to have been this initial move, right? This initial push up here. I mean, you could, if you come up, take out this high again, you could still continue pushing up, but I don't really like our vantage point. I don't really like our vantage point then. So yeah, let me see. So 15 is about to close, right? Where do we need this 15 closure at? Yeah, I mean, your safest bet, I would say, would be here. All right, then you have, where's your vantage point? I'd say your vantage point is about here. All right, vantage point's about there. Let me see. Sorry. See, 10 pips. somewhere there. Okay. All right, let's see what going. Let's see what going. Couple minutes left here. Couple minutes left. Let's see what going. Yeah, this 15-minute closes above, we in there. This line right here, this one here, this is just the cutoff point for me to take this position. If we close above this line right here, then that's it for me. I'm not gonna take the position, right? But if we can close somewhere in between these two, I'm in there. I'm in there for the buys. Yeah, this looks decent, man. This looks decent. But I'm just thinking here, like, even if you're gonna drive down, I mean, if you are gonna drive down here, ooh, what if you reject off the moving averages though? Yeah, 30 with a 15-minute closing above though, at the very least. Yeah, man. Yeah. So yeah, this is our move. This is our move. 1 minute left. Let's see what happens there. Let's see what happens. So GJ is doing some nice things here. GJ is doing some nice things. We're seeing that pullback. That's nice. We're seeing that pullback. We'll see how the 30-minute closes on GJ. But yeah, that pullback is nice though. Pullback is nice. Okay, let's focus up on gold though. 1 minute left for a closure here. Let's see how we close. Potentially we might be in a position. See, 2566.310. All right. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we're not gonna get that closure above, but I'm not gonna lie to you. This is still a decent closure we're about to get, because now we're closing into the range, right? Into this range, but we're not closing above this resistance. That's I really want a closure above there. How many pips is this? It's 13. That's not 13 pips. That's not 13 pips. About 10 pips. Yeah, this is a dilemma. This is a dilemma here. Yeah, you got this as well. Close respecting here. Yeah, nah, I can't take that. Yeah, we take out those highs, we might drive up. This might be the beginning of the move instead of up here, but because look at we have rejections down here. I mean, you already made this bottom wick though, so so boom, came up, tapped that level. Okay. I actually like this bottom wick. I am a fan of the bottom wick here. Okay, GJ. That a fake out on GJ on the 15? A little bit. That's a little bit of a fake out there. Ooh, look at that level. You tap into that level. No bottom wick. Oh no, you don't. You do have a bottom wick, but okay, interesting. Yeah, man. So a lot of things might happen here. A lot of things might happen, right? No duh, right? No duh. No duh. 10:30. So where would the 30, where would we be looking for bottom wicks here to drive up? Right here. 30.15. Okay, that's interesting. All right. I might hold off on gold. I might so this 5, I like how we're coming down on this 5. Yeah, sorry evolve. I mean, I got a bunch of levels here. It's really more for my own, just so I can see what I'm working with, right? Don't let them confuse you too much. Yeah, 15 doing that. 30. Yeah, no, I'm gonna wait for this 30 close on gold. I'm gonna wait for the 30 close on gold. I like this bottom wick now though. I do like this bottom wick. I do like that bottom wick, because now if we flip on this candle, two things might happen, right? Or one of two things might happen. You might just flip and just push straight through, right? Push straight through. Minimum, I would say you're gonna tap 2583 minimum around these areas here, or we close above, right? We stall, right? Close above on the 15, then the bottom wick, and then we push, right? This is the move we want, because this is the move where we actually get some entries, right? So that's what we're looking for. That is what we are looking for. Let me see. I just want this 5 to close bearish, because once this 5 closes bearish, I can't really do anything until the 30 closes. So I'll take that opportunity to step away for a second. Yeah, let's see how this 5 closes as well on GJ. Yeah, if this 5 closes below here, if we close below here on this 5, yeah, I might look for that sell. Well, yeah, below here is good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we close below there on that 5. I might look for the sells down here on the flip. I might look for the sells on the flip of this candle. Well, not might, I will look for those sells. 1 hour 4. So if this is our direction, you're gonna come and push beyond here. All right, so at that point the whole move is wrong and it's time to get out, right? But if not, we might continue to fall. All right, take out those lows. Then you come back to this 4-hour level here. Yeah. All right, 5 minutes just closed bullish. All right, so nothing for me on either pair. So this one might actually start pushing back up. Right, we might actually start pushing back up on this 30, which would be interesting to see. Gold as well. Nothing for me on gold quite yet. I mean, that 5, what did that 5 do? So the 5 closed bearish. Hey, but are you respect? Nah, we closed bearish. So yeah, let's see what this 30 does though. Let's see what this 30 does. But here's the thing: as soon as you take out this high, here, you might just see a straight push up, right? This candle might just go straight bullish, like real quick. So now we're taking out the high. Let's see what happens. We just took out that high. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna focus on the 30 here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's no other play for us here but this at this point, right? So we're gonna just see how this 30 plays out here. See how this 30 plays out. See around out there. Okay, GJ actually coming back up, huh? Nice. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go AFK for a bit, so even if I miss the move, I don't really care. Well, I do care, but if I miss it, I miss it. But yeah, the way we're coming up here, the way we're coming up here, if you see, yeah, so before this 30 closes, if you see this 5 close above, yeah, I mean, we might hit targets before this 30 closes, right? And at that point you want to close above everything, right? At that point, hey, I mean, we can see price moving, we just don't have entries, or I don't have entries anyways. You guys might have entries, but I really don't. Yeah, we're just driving up there, so nothing much I can do about it. Yeah, if we're gonna watch it, we're gonna watch it. But yeah, man, I'll be right back. I will be right back. Just gonna wait on the 30-minute close here. Just gonna wait on the 30-minute close. Yeah, but the way we're going, we might just clear this whole range. This whole range might get cleared out before this 30 closes. But c'est la vie, right? C'est la vie. We got no entries. This 5 close above though. Yeah, man, we playing semantics at that point. Yeah, nah. Okay, cool. Let's see how this pans out though. Let's see how this plays out here. Be right back, y'all. Vibe out. back. We are back. All right. Let's see what happened here. Gold was Gucci with gold. So 30-minute about to close bearish on gold. I mean, nothing off rip. Nothing off rip. We closed bearish respecting though, so we don't really have any entries here. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have any entries here. Let's see. 830. 30 down there, 15. Yeah. So no entries on gold. GJ though. GJ though. Okay. Alright, so GJ. I'm gonna take these buys. If we can get in anyways. I'm gonna take these buys here. So flip of that candle. If you start coming down here, pretty much wraps. Don't know why you would make more of a bottom wick. So that would be that hourly level there. So really that would be this. So these lows here, right? Okay. All right. Well, I want to be in there, but I'm not really set up. If we just chill around there though, I'll take it. 185.26. Yeah, 185.26. Let me see, where's the 10 pips? 10 pips is where? Okay. All right, so I mean, I missed the entry pretty much. I've missed my entry now, so I gotta wait for this 5 to close, unfortunately. Hey, baba. Where would this 5 be closing though? I mean, okay, where's 10 pips? 10 pips is over here. Aiba. Yeah, I mean, I missed the original entry. So this gets a little bit techy here. This gets a little techy here. Yeah. So I missed the original entry. Yeah, man, that would have been it right there, huh? Yeah, right here I would have been break even. But yeah, we missed the original entry. Nothing much we could do about that. Well, I could be faster in it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this move. Where there's a whip, there's a way. Yeah, there goes your move right there. Boom. Okay. Okay, I mean, can we take this off the 5 closer? Yeah, but we need our 5 closer above here. And this range is about how much? About 11 pips. So not the best. We need something above here. There's a whip. There's a way. Where there's a whip, there is a way to do. Okay, 15. Go doing its dancey dance. Yeah, you see that tap in right there? See that tap in right there? Yeah, you want to be BE right now. You don't want to just be entering the position. Yeah, my fault, y'all. You know, I haven't been on the charts in the, well, I've been on the charts, but you know, I don't think I've taken a, well, after that gold trade, I don't think I traded on like Friday and Thursday. Yeah, I don't think I traded Friday, Thursday, or maybe Thursday is when I took the position. I don't know. But yeah, for the most part, yeah, because we were slow on that one, right? I mean, granted, this would have come back to BE. Would have gone stopped out at BE right there, but you know, at the very least, you want to get in the positions that you see, right? You want to take your entries. But yeah, I mean, we closed back down. We closed back in the range on that 5. That doesn't mean we're not gonna continue pushing up, but like I said, you want good entries at these levels here, man. You could reject from these levels at any point in time, so you want good entries. You don't want to just take whatever. All right, that initial entry of ours would have been would again stopped out break even, right? I mean, depending on, yeah, I mean, you would have seen about 15 pips there. You would have seen about 15 pips. So if that was enough for you, you could have gone profits, but we probably would have held that. Yeah, probably close break even right there. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be here till 10 max. Yeah, I'll be here till 10 max. But so right now I'm not seeing much. You're sort of in this problem area. You're sort of in this heavy resistance area right here on GJ. So, you know, you need a clean closure above to really start, you know, pushing up. You close respecting this minor resistance on the 4 as well. All right, so if this 30-minute ends up flipping bearish, all right, if you flip bearish on that 30 and close below here, I'd say you're probably gonna come down for a steeper, well, it might be a bottom wick or it might be a push down, right? We don't know. Cool, man. Let's see. I mean, we've seen some movement here, right? I mean, 930 is well opened up. That's NYSE. So we really should be seeing some volume here, right? From New York Open, New York Stock Exchange Open. So 15 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if this 15 closes below here, I got no qualms with taking those sells, I don't think. Yeah, driving down here. That's the thing about these moves, man. The earlier you're in there, the better, right? The earlier, the better, but the early move might not always be set up, right? You might not always have setups coincide with that early move, but it's unfortunate, unfortunately. My fault, yo. I'm lost in the sauce. Lost in the sauce. All right. Yeah, I mean, GJ continuing that push up. Unfortunately. Hey. 12 pips on that, 30. Okay, 5 just closed. This 5 is closing pretty nicely on GJ. Sorry, on gold. Let's see. Yeah, I like this 5 closure. You might continue driving down here. Dang, alright, cool. Yeah, we're gonna be patient here. We already waited this long. Nothing, another 5 minutes of waiting ain't gonna kill us. Yeah, I'm gonna just stay away from this, from GJ here until we see a yeah, maybe I overlooked the position. All right, maybe I overlooked the position, but regardless, yeah, I'm not about to take this until the hourly closes. Hourly 4. And then you have the 4-hour level up here, right? Yeah, so that's perfect. Coincides perfectly, right? So 15 closing above. 15 close above, you still have this to worry about. What is this range here? It's 8 pips, 12 pips. Okay, gold. All right, let's see here. Let's see. All right, let's see. It's a waiting game here. Let's see how we close. So I'm seeing 2 things, right? This we can definitely take these buys, all right? Because I mean, you're already up here, right? Why wouldn't you continue to drive through, right? Why wouldn't you continue to drive through? Yeah. Okay, I'll tell you what. So 15 by the close, right? 15 by the close, it'll be a similar entry to this right here. Okay, 15 by the close, bottom wick down here. Okay. Let's see how this 15 closes on GJ. The 15 closes above here. 15 closes above there. I mean, at that point, if you're gonna start rejecting off of there, you're coming back down, right? Maybe just to tap into that bottom wick. Then, yeah, you start closing below there. This is what you're looking like for stops. In terms of your stops, right? Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, so like I said, you want to be careful because these are still heavy rejection areas. You want to be careful here. But let me see. Yeah, so right there. Yeah, this needs to come back. All right, 15 by the close. Let's see what happens. Ooh, rejection there. We might not close above, or will we? Let's see. Okay, looks like we're gonna close above here. I need to pull back. I need a bottom wick towards 186.44. Yeah, we're not gonna get it. Yeah, that's it. That's wraps. That's gone. That's gone. That's gone. That is gone. Damn it. Yeah. I mean, if this is set up nicely here, we would have been in there a lot sooner, right? But it didn't really set up too nicely here. Let me take a look at gold real quick. So 15 on gold closed. Respecting, yeah, respecting. So 15 on gold closed, respecting. Yeah, so nothing. I don't really have anything here. Yeah, GJ just pushed straight up. So this is pretty much your move on GJ. This was their move on GJ. So now we gotta wait for the hourly closer. Ahí va. Yeah, now you gotta wait for something else to form here. Yeah, pretty much that's it. I might call it a stream right there, y'all. It's not like we missed, quote unquote, missed the move, because I mean, yeah, we saw the moves happening, but if you don't have any entries, there's really nothing much you can do there, right? If you got no entries, you got no entries. But you know, hopefully you guys had some entries, you know. Hopefully our analysis here helped you out a little bit, and if it did, we didn't get a position, but hey, if the analysis helped you out, help a brother out, leave a like, maybe subscribe, you know, if you're feeling frisky, if you're feeling nice. Where my dogs at? We right here, dog. Yeah, man, we just pushing up there, huh? That would have been nice. That would have been nice. Yeah, I mean, the entries don't always, they don't always form they don't always form nicely here, right? They don't always form nicely here. But c'est la vie, c'est la vie. Yeah, I mean, if this never tapped 186.4, if we never tapped this, we would have maybe gotten in here, right? No, we definitely would have gotten in here, because this is how many pips? Yeah, this is 14 pips. But the fact that we tapped this level then rejected, I was expecting a steeper bottom wick, even if we're gonna continue pushing up, but we didn't get it. So we just watch price push up here. Yeah, gold as well never closed below, so we gotta wait. All right, but I mean, that 30 is forming nicely here now. All right, so if we can get this 30 closing bullish above here, that would be nice for the push up. That'd be nice for the push up, because now you have that 4-hour close respecting this level. On this hourly as well, you have basically a break above, right? Then you have an hourly closure respected, and now if this hourly closure closes, if this candle closes bullish as well, you should be good to push up, right? This would be your trigger candle there. You take out those highs, you should be good to push up. Yeah, let's see. I mean, GJ is still pushing up here as well. GJ is still pushing up here as well. All right, let's see. Hey, blah. All this pushing up, no entries, huh? All this volume but no entries. Crazy. Yeah, we don't pushed up like how many pips? 40 pips. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, let's see. So as soon as 10 o'clock rolls around, you know, será, innit? Whatever will be, will be. If we got nothing, we're gonna hop off. If we get something, we're gonna take it. We gonna take it. Hey, brother. Do 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 do. My fault, y'all. Lost in the sauce. All right, pushing up here on gold. Yeah, GJ just took off, man. GJ just took off. Crazy. Yeah, I'm not about to FOMO into this one though. Yeah, we already pushing. We already pushing. I have no entries. I got no entries, dog. No entries. Got no entries. Yeah, we pushing past that 4. Our next level here is about here, 187.1-ish, right? 187-ish, around there. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's crazy, no? Took off, boy. All right. Alrighty. Dun. I mean, you could still get a good entry here, right? It's hourly closing, right? You close above here. You wait for a bottom wick. Wait for that bottom wick to this level here. Boom, boom. All right. So, yeah, we still got a chance here. We still got a chance. But I tell you what, though, if this 5-minute closes bullish, I mean, you don't really have anything stopping you from driving here. Yeah, I guess you have this level here. You might tap this. Yeah. So yeah, let's see. Let's see. Nothing for us until an hourly close though. So regardless, we waiting. All right. Yeah, y'all vibe out. I'm just be around. Let's go get some coffee or something. Okay, we back. All right, so we're having, okay, so both of these are setting up. Both of these are setting up. Not gonna lie, I do prefer, ooh, okay, so 15, 5 close, no bottom wick, 4 hour, it's hourly. Yeah, this is not gonna drive up without a bottom wick. Okay, time highs 140 something. Ooh, okay. Yeah, man, I don't think this is driving up without a bottom wick. So, I mean, depends on where we come up to. If we come up to here, I'll take a sell. So right here. So right here would be my sells. Yeah, and then vantage point down here. Okay. So if we come up to here, I'll take a sell. I'll take the wick sell, right? I'll take the sell off the wick, right, for this to come down and create a bottom wick. If not, I'm gonna have to wait for. I'm gonna have to wait for this, right? I'm gonna have to wait for this right here. Yeah, GJ. Yeah, man. Yeah, GJ. I mean, GJ, I would still wait for the bottom wick on GJ, right? I wouldn't have taken it off rip. Most likely, I would still need that bottom wick, but hey, you pretty much formed here. Yeah. I mean, at this point on GJ, if you're gonna go up, you're gonna go up, right? But yeah, I'm still waiting for that bottom wick on GJ though. Yeah, gold looks more probable here. Gold is looking more probable here. I mean, the wick entry would be nice. Let's see how that 5 closes as well. The wick entry would be nice. And this would be your stops. It's about 20 some pips, right? It's not bad. It's about 20 some pips. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're still coming up here. Looks like we're about to tap this level. We're about to tap this level, right? Okay, we just tapped that level. Okay, now I'm thinking though. Now I'm thinking. So previous one had no bottom wick. So if this 5, now, you're coming back up again to it. All right, boom, right there. Actually, I'm gonna take a. Let me see how much this is though. Let's see. I want to take a sell right there. Let me see, 2590. 0.086. Okay. 0.16. Oof. Yeah, that's pushing heavy, huh? Okay, so that's where we wanted the okay, 5. See. Yeah, if we take out those highs again, I'll take a sell. If we take out the highs again, I'll take a sell, but if we can get the 5 minute, yeah, let's see how this 5 minute forms there. 0.16 so 0.08. Okay, yeah, I don't want, yeah, you don't want this to make a bottom wick before coming up. You didn't want that to happen. But where did we just close respecting though? Yeah, that's a good place to close respecting. Okay, coming back up. No bottom wick on the 15, 30, no bottom wick. Okay, coming back here. All right, I'm gonna take a sell right there. 1.6. So I just took a sell right there. Yeah. So this we're not gonna mess around and find out, right? So the whole point of taking the sell here is to create this is for the bottom wick. We're basically playing the bottom wick for this hourly candle, right? I don't believe that we're gonna drive through all these areas without creating a bottom wick here. So with that being said, what this, if we are correct here, what this needs to do on this next 5, I mean, we can't close above here, right? 2580, we really can't start seeing some closures above 2580. If we start seeing closures above there, say on the 15, this whole move is pretty much wraps, right? So we'll see what happens. But right now we have a sell-in, right? We have a position in. We do have a position in. So 2590 035. We do have a position in here. 25. All right, cool. Let's see what happens here. Your vantage point here would be this level here, so about 15-ish pips, right? About 15 pips. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I'd say the faster, well, we'll see how this 5 closes, and then we'll start to think about, you know, management, right? How we want to start managing this position, or if we're gonna manage the position, right? Let me see. Move to, you know, I haven't been here so long, I forgot how to switch my screens. Is what's showing up right now on the screen. Yeah, there you go. All right, cool. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. This 5-minute closure is gonna be key. If we close below, you should see 2576 get tapped, and at that point we're gonna be break even. If we close above, yeah, you might continue to see some more drawdown here. But yeah, we're not gonna risk anything we shouldn't, right? Or that we don't have to. So if we see a closure above 2580, we're just gonna close with the loss, right? Closure above 2580 and we out of there. That's on the 15, right? So 15 closure above 2580, we out of there, right? I'm not gonna stick around and find out, right? Because I mean, if you're gonna pull back, if you're gonna push down now for that bottom wick, you really shouldn't see that extensive of a push up beyond 2580. But yeah, if you start seeing that push up beyond 2580, you close above and all of that, then yeah, there might be an issue there. Might be some problems. But this is the minute though. Let's see this 5. So 5 about to close. Yeah, looks like this 5 is about to close bullish. Looks like this 5 is about to close bullish. Let's see. Can you at least respect most recent resistance? Let's see. seeing some volume to the top side here. Do we have news or no? Yeah, we got no news. You got this Fed Logan speech, but I don't think it's not really high impact. Okay, cool. So we closed respecting most recent resistance, which is good, right? That's good. So let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. I mean, you have a bottom wick and you're still pushing up, so not the best formation in that regard, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. BE area here, of course, would be the hourly level, the hourly support. So that would be 2575.697. So yeah, we're a little bit off. We're a little bit off of that level right now. So we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Yeah, gold pushing up here. We still pushing up on gold. All right, we're about to tap into 2580. About to tap into 2580. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Are we gonna tap in and reject, or are we gonna see this push through? Yeah, I mean, if this is the 4 hour continuing this move, right, then it's a little yeah, you're gonna drive up, right? You're gonna hit full stops. All right, so now you're tapping into these areas. This is key. This is gonna be a key closer here. This is gonna, I mean, it's the 15-minute closer we're really looking at, right? We're really looking at that 15-minute closer here. We're really looking at the 15-minute closer. Okay, so you just tapped into that area nicely there with 2580. Now you're seeing rejection, right? But that doesn't mean we're gonna drive down now, right? That just means, you know, the price is sort of acknowledging we have a level there. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, I might have gone into this one too early, huh? Maybe. 580, so rejection there, 15. Okay. Yeah, GJ pushed all the way up. Yeah, GJ played out. Okay, Goldie. All right, let's see. About how many minutes? 2 minutes left for a 15 closure here. Let's see. Let us see. The level we're trying to close respecting is 2580. 2580. You want to close below. I mean, ideally, you want this 5-minute candle to flip bearish. In the ideal world, right? You want that 5-minute candle to flip bearish, but the move is still valid as long as you close below 2580 here on the 15, or 2581 actually. So that's this resistance up here. Let's see. Yeah, because I mean I just wasn't convinced that we were gonna drive up without a bottom wick here. Yeah, especially the way we close on this hourly. I wasn't really convinced that we're gonna drive up without a bottom wick, but hey, I could have been wrong. Yeah, first trade back in L. Come on, man. Let's see. Yeah, man, 15 about to close. Looks like we're gonna close above. I'm not gonna lie, it does look like we're about to close above. Can we close above without a top wick? Maybe. Okay, so 30 seconds here. Moment of truth. I mean, just the fact that we're closing bullish is already bad enough, but if we close above, I mean, Yeah, I can't really leave this open, to be honest with you. Okay, but we might just close respecting though. I just close respecting. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we close respecting there, right? Now it's the first 5-minute candle. Let's see how this first five forms, right? If this first 5 closes bullish, we're gonna move our stops to the top of that 5-minute, right? If we close bullish. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, you've driven up from here too. But you've also driven down, so yeah, I tell you what though, if this push down is actually gonna push us down, you probably won't flip bullish again, or at least you probably won't take out these highs again. So if you take out those highs, things get a little shaky. You know what I mean? A little shaky. But we are in here though. We are in here. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yeah, GJ actually played out nicely. GJ actually played out pretty nicely here. Yeah, if I take another L on gold, yeah, we might need to shelf gold for a bit, cause yeah, my entries on gold might need a bit of work here. It might need a bit of work. So if I mean, we take those many L's on gold. I mean, I caught the buys on gold as well, so I mean, it balances out, I guess. But yeah, I think this is my second loss on gold. This would be, I think, which is not the best. It's not the best look. Not second, like third, I think, like third loss in the month on gold. All right, so my entries might need some work on goldie. Gold here. All right, let's see how this 5 is about to close, man. Yeah, the best case scenario, that 5 closes bearish. Well, best case scenario, we hit BE, right? We're at BE areas. Best case scenario, but at least we want to see a 5 bearish closer, but it doesn't look like it. Looks like we're gonna keep on pushing up here, but let's see. But regardless though, once this 5 closes, I'm gonna move my stops to the highs here, right? I'm gonna move my stops to those highs. All right, if you push those highs, you keep on pushing up, I mean, you're most likely gonna hit full stops, right? You're most likely gonna hit full stops, because your target then, all right, if you continue pushing past these highs here, your target is gonna be all-time highs, and then as soon as you tap that level, you'll probably see price melt down, right? But all-time highs are also our stops, right? So we'll literally see price hit stops and then just start driving back down, right? So don't really want to get involved with that. We got about a minute left for this 15 for this 5. We got about a minute left for this 5. Let's see, can we flip bearish here? That would be nice. Bearish flip would be nice. Oy fair. Man, we waited this long just to take this. Come on, man. So wick entry. Okay. Let's see. How many seconds? So 40 seconds left. 40 seconds left. Can we flip bearish? Can we flip bearish? It's not much to ask on gold. Right? It's not much to ask for on gold, because gold is that guy. Gold is that pair. It does do a lot of crazy things, you know. All right, 5 minutes and 5 minute close in 10 seconds. Let's see. I mean, even if we close bullish, closing bullish respecting isn't bad either. All right, closing bullish respecting this level isn't bad, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. All right, cool. As soon as we flip bearish there, I'm gonna move my stops towards this high. I'm gonna move my stops to this high, and yeah, if we get taken out, we get taken out, but it is what it is. Okay, let's see. Can we get a flip? Can we get a flip? I mean, why would we just drive up? Okay, we might actually do that. So 5. What does the 15 look like? Yeah, I need this 5 to flip. All right, there you go. Right there, I'm gonna move my stops to these highs here. I'm gonna move my stops to the current highs. Yeah, if we get stopped out, we get stopped out. It is what it is. But the way the higher time frames are looking now, right? 15 to 30. The way these are looking, I mean, this 30 still has no bottom wick, and the 30 is still open, right? But the move has to start somewhere, right? If it's not here, if we're gonna continue pushing here, then I mean, you're most likely gonna fill the range on the hourly to the top side, right? You're most likely gonna fill that hourly range, and then at that point it's like, hey, why are we even still in here, right? So we're just taking more losses than we need to at that point. So yeah, let's see what happens here. I mean, this next 5, if we can start driving down heavy here, right? If we can start driving down heavy here, I mean, I think there's a support. I believe there's a support somewhere around here. Well, I guess you would say this one, right? Yeah, so if you can start closing back below here, right? On the 5, you close below there, then you should be good to at least come back to BE, right? And once you're at BE, it's up to you, right? Do you want to hold it, or do you want to close right there? If you have no faith in the position, then you close right there, right? For no loss, no gain, no loss. But you know, but yeah, it looks like we're eating back up though, so we might actually continue pushing here. Let's see. Yeah, price is really struggling. I mean, let me see. 115. Okay, so you got a support at about 2579.8. So you got to support somewhere around here, which is what it looks like you're struggling with right now, right? So if this 5 breaks below and closes below, we should be good to come back to BE minimum. All right, we should be good for that. But yeah, it's really fighting that support. Yeah, now you're flipping up. Yeah. Okay, 5 minutes gonna close in about 1 minute here. Let's see. Yeah, that support is really holding here. You're really holding here. Yeah, you're most likely gonna get stopped out, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we're most likely gonna get stopped out here. Let's see. Hey, there's still hope though. I think if we don't get stopped out before this 5 minute close, I can pretty much predict for you exactly what's gonna happen, right? So if we close below here, if we close below 2579.8, we're gonna see our BE level at the very least get tapped, and at that point we can manage the position or stay in it if we want to hold that drawdown or the potential for drawdown anyways. If we close above, if we close above, yeah, if we close above, it depends on how the next candle opens. So we're about to close on this 5 in 3, 2, 1. Boom. So we closed above. First thing we did was create a bottom wick. Let's see where we tap into first. Yeah, if we tap into this level first, it's a long day for you. Yep, it's a long day. It's a long day. Yeah, this flips, we're driving up and we're hitting stops. So now it's a matter of two things. It's either we go BE first or we get stopped out. One of those two. Right? Because see how we're driving down here? This previous candle never actually closed below that level I was talking about. Right? We never actually closed below. You're sort of driving down here with very minimal top wick. Yeah, if you're what's it called? If you flip here, you're most likely hitting stops. So yeah, do with that information as you will. But the 30-minute is also about to close, so you know, yeah, once that 30-minute closes bullish like that, you really don't need to flip to drive up anymore. You really don't need to flip to drive up. So at that point, I'll probably just be looking to mitigate this position, probably get out at BE, or at least go break even at BE, and then, you know, if there's enough volume, we'll survive. If not, c'est la vie. Okay, let's see. I guess the better wick entry here would have been 2580, right? But you know, hindsight and that. Hindsight bias and that. All right, you're coming down. Here. Okay, you're tapping into a level here, which is this this resistance right here. You're tapping into that level here. Let's see what happens. Let me see. So where you want to close, I'll tell you exactly where you want to close. Let me see. So below this. No. 2578.192. 2578.192. So there, you want to close below it here. 2578.19. You want to close below. Yeah, if you don't close below, you might just hold support right there and drive up. All right, but you want to close below there. Okay, 1 minute left for a 30 closer. Here's the thing, as soon as that 30 closes, right, you're closing bullish. All right, you're closing bullish regardless. But basically what that closure is gonna tell me is that we don't really need to come down for that bottom wick anymore. So, you know, in terms of my TPs at that point, my TPs, and you know, they're not really looking probable at that point. But thing is, if we can just close below 2578.1 here, if we close below there, I'm gonna hold till my BE areas, right? I'm gonna hold till my BE areas and then go BE. But if we close above, I'll probably just look to take out this position. You know, I'll look to get out of the position around, you know, our entries. So we just close, no loss, no wins, no losses, right? So we close BE basically. So let's see. So 50 seconds left. 50 seconds left. It looks like we're gonna close respecting. It looks like we're gonna close respecting. Okay. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Can we see a push down in 30 seconds? Come on, music, do something for us. Can the music help us? 7 seconds here. 7 seconds. 7 seconds. Okay. All right, so there goes your closer. You closed respecting, all right, you closed respecting 2578.18. If you don't want to go back into drawdown or hit stops, I'd say close this position right now, but I'm gonna wait till we basically come back into BE, and then I'm just gonna move my stops. So let me see this minute candle. Let me see what the minute is saying. So 2577.90. Okay, so we're back at our entries. If you're not comfortable here, close the position right there, right? Close the position right there. No loss, no loss, no whatever, no win. 2576.21. 2576.21. So I'm looking at the I'm looking at this 1 minute chart now, right? I'm looking at this 1 minute chart. I still haven't gone break even. Break even area is 2576.1 or 0.2. 2576.2 is currently the break even areas, but I'm on this 1 minute candle, or I'm on this 1 minute chart. If we start forming bullish, right? If we start holding support on this minute before we tap 2576.2, I'm gonna close the position. So let's see. Okay, coming back to this 0.1, closing bullish, it seems. Okay, so that's the 30-minute flipping back up, right? Okay. 30-minute flipping back up. You drive, you take out this highs here. Yeah, that's pretty much your 30 high. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let us see. So we take out those lows again, right? We take out these lows again. I'll move my stops probably around here to this high right here. Let's see. Okay, 10 seconds left for a minute close. Again, if you're not comfortable seeing more drawdown, just close the position right now, right? I mean, we're maybe half a pip in loss, right? Maybe half a pip or something, you know? So you're coming back down. Can we take out these lows? Minute. All right, so the next way we're gonna what's it called, manage this position, right? If we don't tap 2576 here, if we don't tap 2576, we're gonna wait for a 5 closure and probably move our stops to the highs of the 5. So yeah, we're flipping back up again. So yeah, it doesn't look like doesn't really look like we're ready to drive up here, or sorry, drive down. Yeah, flipping again on the minute. Yeah, we might just continue pushing up. This 5, so 5 closes in 1 minute. 5 closes in 1 minute. That minute candle closer bullish. So let's see how we close here. See how we close. Right. Okay. So 5 minutes about to close as well. Looks like it's gonna close bearish. but bearish respecting this level. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna oh, we might nope, we respect it. Yeah, close bearish respecting, no top wick on that new candle. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna put my stops right here on these highs over here. Let's see, I'll give it, I'll pick this minute high right here. This minute high right here, I'm gonna put my stops right there. Yeah, so let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Because you close respecting this, let me see, this 5-minute level, right? You close respecting right there. So we'll see what happens here. Okay, can we push down now and hit our BE areas? BE areas again are 257 or 2576.23. So here, right? All right. Coming down here. Ooh, we gap down. That's interesting. Okay, so right there I'm gonna go BE. Right there I'm gonna go BE. Let me see, what's my commissions on that? 1.6. okay, right there I'm gonna go BE. Okay, we just hit we just hit that level, right? So this is a potential this is potential, what's it called? Potential TPs right there. But what's happening now is we flipped on the 4. I'm comfortable with where we have our stops. So I'm gonna see. So this has no top wick. This minute has no top wick. Coming down here. Yeah, if you're gonna come back for a pullback. All right, minute's about to close in 7 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1. Okay, you ended up pushing back up. If we flip back bearish, I'm gonna move my stops lower. So push down. All right, boom. So right there, I'm gonna move my stops a little bit more into profit here. Basically, this high right here. Cool. I mean, if you want to close, you could close right now if you're happy with, you know, because this is about 18 pips. We're about 18 pips in profit here, right? But, you know, I have, yeah, so I have, yeah, if you're gonna start coming up here, you're gonna come up here and fill this, what's it called, this gap, right? So yeah, yeah, I mean, we're currently risk-free in this trade. We're risk-free in this trade, actually, right? We'll turn a profit regardless of what happens. But for now, my full TPs, I am looking at, I mean, with the way this candle formed, I mean, this hourly is about to flip now. You basically have the flip of the hourly coming up. So yeah, I mean, the next closure we're gonna have is the 15. You're expecting the 15 to close below 25.73. So 25.73 is where 15 below. All right. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. So let's see what happens. This hourly is coming for a flip. If you flip on this, I mean, just because you've come down all this way doesn't mean you're necessarily gonna flip on this hourly, right? But if you do end up flipping on the hourly, it's a good look, right? It's a good look. You should continue to drive there and fill the rest of the range. But you know, the next candle closure we have is the 15-minute candle closure, right? The 15-minute is gonna be your next candle closure. I'd say, yeah, you want that 15 to close below 25.73, right? You close below 25.73, you should continue pushing down. If we close respecting, I'll probably just close the full position here. But hey, you're a decent bit in profit here. You're about 20 pips in profit, so at least take out 50% or something, you know, because this could just flip at any time and take us out BE. But hey, If this was just my normal account, then I might even be out of the trade completely at this point. But you know, we're sort of, we need to take advantage of our winners here, so to speak. Okay, this last five that just closed respecting a level, and we don't have much of a top wick here. So yeah, this might take us out of the trade here, so keep that in mind. And you had this hourly. Okay, so yeah, if we can take out these lows again, I'll move my stops more into profit. I'll move my stops deeper into profit. All right, man like Angelo, wagwan bro. Sorry man, the chat wasn't on my screen, man. Wagwan. How goes it? The boy is well, let me not be a Fed, but let's just say the boy is in greener pastures, you know what I mean? The boy is in greener pastures. All right, cool. That's a pretty nice close there. That's a pretty nice close. Yeah, so now we're making our way towards 25.73. I'm gonna move my stops a little bit more into profit again, so about these highs, right, on the minute. You're making your way down here. Yeah, so you just tapped into let me see, what is this, 25.73.8. so that's on the 15. 25.73.8. yeah, you close it right there. Yeah, if we don't close below 25.73.8, let me see. Yeah, if we don't close below here, I'm gonna close the full position, I think. Or at least I'll just move my stops all the way down there, something like that. Probably on the highs of the candle. Yeah, I mean, if this was just our, normal, so yeah, we just flipped on the hourly there. There goes your hourly flip, right? If you're gonna continue to driving down here, you're just gonna continue to driving down. You really shouldn't. I mean, I don't see a reason why you would need to come back here, right? So if you're gonna drive down here, you're gonna drive down. Yeah, let's see what happens. 2566.3. 566. What is this level here? What is this, on the 5? That's on the 5. All right, let's see. So we haven't moved anything yet. We haven't managed anything yet. But yeah, this minute looks pretty good. That minute looks pretty good. This 15 dropping down nicely as well. Okay, 2571.845. 2571. Okay, good profit, yes sir. All right, so this is my level now, 2571.8. okay, we actually just tapped into that level. Let's see how we react here. Yeah, I'm not trying to lose all of this profit for nothing. All right, let's see how we react here. So you just tapped into a level where, if you're gonna start pushing up here, you're gonna start doing it right now. Let's see how this minute closes. So minute close right there. I'm gonna move my stops right here. Yeah, if we get stopped out, we get stopped out. Cool. All right, boom, we just got stopped out right there. We might continue pushing down, but we did just tap into this 2571-ish 0.8 level, right? So yeah, right there I was expecting to see some rejection, which we just had. Yeah, I mean, we could have held this, right? Kept on trailing our stops, but I'm not in the mood to just miss all of that, right? Because we've already flipped on this hourly, so really, we could actually take a second position here if we wanted to, but for now, this is yeah, we're okay with this one. We're okay with this profit, right? Bird in hand, as they say, and that was about 60 pips, so not terrible, right? Not terrible there. Okay, let's so nice little trade right there. Nice little trade right there. That helped us a bit come up. That helped us a bit out of our little hole here. Got a little hole going on here, so that helps us. That helped us out a bit. All right, cool. So that helped us out a bit. All right, and now we're actually pushing back up, right? So we tapped into that level. Things get a little bit hazy, right? Doesn't mean we're not gonna continue pushing down though, but you know, we'll see. We will see. So let's update the stream record there. The trades taken. So this was, oops, this was gold. This was 50 pips. Let me see. Price 70. 45 pips. Yeah, 45 pips. Okay. Got 45 pips on that one. September record looking pretty decent. 45. Ooh, wait. What did I just change this from? Hey, yo, were you watching, bro? Is this supposed to be 45? This wins? I was just saying 45 in my head. I ain't out of shit. I ain't out of nothing. I'm still in there, boy. I'm still in the hole. I'm still in the hole. Was this 44 before? I forget what this was. I also had 45 in my head and I wrote 45. I forget. Okay. Thank you. All right, so the monthly record improves to deuce. We haven't even been around that much, unfortunately. All right, man. So nice little trade right there. I ain't even recorded, to be honest. I don't think I'm going to record any trades until I'm out of the holes or out of the hole. No, actually, I probably should record it, huh? I probably should. Okay. So slowly but surely we coming out of that hole. Let's see what going. So I mean, we can stick around. I mean, it's about to be 11 regardless. We can stick around. Okay. So in order for us to take a move here, so that move is pretty much over with, right? I mean, the move is still playing out per se, but we're out of it, right? Because the move is to 2566, right? The move is towards that level. So the move is technically still playing out on higher time frames, but right now, give me 1 second, yo. All right, cool. What was I saying? I forget what I was saying, but what I do want to say is we close below on this hourly, right? I don't see why you wouldn't drive down. Yeah, I don't see a reason why you wouldn't drive down, to be honest. Yeah. So that's, I mean, the only thing I would say against taking the hourly closer is now you're pushing 11 a.m., right? you know, volume starts to die down a little bit here, especially with no news really, right? So volume will start to die off here, but I mean, you still move around these times. They're just not, you know, it's not your peak. These are not your peak volume times, right? In New York session, but you know, who knows what might happen here, right? Who knows what might happen? Go GJ. So GJ ended up playing out as well, right? The move played out on GJ as well, but usually with GJ, once the move happens, yeah, I just leave it, right? I just leave it, because this is basically what we said in our morning analysis. We were looking for 187.1 to get tapped for that top wick, right? To make that top wick to eventually flip and drive down. So, you know, Todd Postolov, my brother, GJ good short. I mean, potentially, yeah, right? Because I mean, from the morning time, like in the morning, we basically said we're waiting for GJ to create a steeper top wick to eventually drive back down, right? If we're gonna drive down, and we were looking at 187.1, which is literally where we just tapped into, right? So I mean, our buys up, our buys for the, or sorry, our moves for the buy up are pretty much done, right? So we're done with our buys for today, right? So it's just a matter of, are we gonna consolidate now, or are we gonna actually start driving down, right? So I mean, long story short, GJ has potential for some good shorts, but we have no entries, right? We don't really have any confirmations, we don't have any entries. So you know, potentially would be my answer to your question. Potentially, but I don't have an entry as of now. As of yet, I am entryless. I am entryless, my brother. But yeah, the buys have pretty much played out for me already. So I mean, even if we close above the hourly here, I still wouldn't take it until we actually close above this 4 hour maybe, right? So yeah, for now, the buys are pretty much wraps for me, man. I mean, I'm seeing potential here, but you have to think, you know, you also have to take the time it's happening into account. It's about 11 a.m. I mean, there's still volume for sure, but it's not peak volume time, right? So you might, even if you are gonna push up, you might see a lot of, you know, a lot of hanging around before you actually move, which is not what we want to do. The longer you're exposed to risk, the more psychology starts to take effect, right? Consult the Israelites for conf, of course, my brother. That Israelite strat. That Israelite strat. Okay. Don't worry, y'all. We're gonna still phase 2. You know what I mean? We were literally $30 away from getting funded, and now we're minus 300, right? We're 300 in the red, right? Hey, that's why it's called the what's it called? The what's it called? What's the name of this stream? What do I call this? I'm bugging. What's the name of this? Road to Funded, right? It's a road, it's a journey, right? It's not straightforward, right? It's never straightforward, you know. We made a lot of psychological errors, you know what I mean? But hey, that's just what it is, man. I mean, if we can't save a phase 2 account, right, from negative 300, if we can't save it from that to, you know, full TPs, then I mean, if we have an actual account, that means as soon as we take a big loss, the account is just gonna go, right? So we think of it as practice, you know, because mistakes will be made, but we move, huh? We move. Yeah, I'm gonna just stick around till 11. I don't think I'll even take, even if this hourly closes, no, that's a lie. If this hourly closes below, I gotta take it, no? Because I mean, I don't have to, because I already took a position for the day, right? So maybe I'll take it with reduced risk, basically. Yeah, maybe I'll take it with less risk, but yeah. Yeah, the thing I don't like mainly is the time. 11 p.m. Sorry, 11 a.m. Things start to dwindle down here. Let's see. 4 minutes. Yeah, looks like we might be done for the day, y'all. Yeah, GJ rejecting that level now. Yeah, GJ rejecting. Gold pushing back up. Yeah, looks yeah, that might be it for the day, y'all. That might be it for the day. I'm not complaining. We've been here for like 3 hours, man. Shit. Been in here for 3 hours, man. Mm-hmm. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. Music slapping right now. I need a name. It's Osaki Warm Colors featuring Slipper Main. You know, I got a playlist. I got a waiting reason. I have like a playlist of my favorite some of these lo-fi beats in it. I have like a playlist of like 10 of them, like 10 songs. You reckon we should just use that one playlist for the stream? So we just loop it. So it's just the same songs on loop, on shuffle. But only the fire of them all. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Jesus. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, some people be stevie. Yeah, somebody made this, man. Someone was in their house with the guitar, just like, yo, let me fuck shit up. Crazy, no? People got talent out here. People got talent out here, bro. What's up? All right, cool. So there goes our bullish closure on gold. GJ, I mean, yeah, I mean, not much to say. All right, I mean, you could come down here, create that bottom wick, drive up, but hey, 11 a.m. I'm not playing games at 11 a.m. All right, y'all, that's gonna be it for me. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you got anything of value, if you were able to catch some pips with us today, don't forget, leave a like, subscribe, and that's gonna be it for me, y'all. Peace.